Hi everyone, my name's Chris Waples, Managing Director of Barton's Chartered Accountants and Wealth Advisors. I'd like to talk to you today about the 2014 Australian Federal Budget delivered by Treasurer Joe Hockey on the 13th of May 2014. There's a range of key issues in the budget that I'd like to talk to you about which will affect our clients and individuals. It's a tough budget as expected, but there are certainly a lot of things that we need to take away in terms of how we're planning for our businesses and our individual finances. Joe Hockey told us the age of entitlement is over and it's now time to do the heavy lifting. We'll go into families and individuals first, and that's certainly where most of the economic pain is going to be felt, and there are a few important initiatives there that we should have a chat about. Firstly, there's a new budget repair levy, a 2% additional tax on high income earners, those who earn over $180,000 a year. It's only in place for 3 years, but it does take the top marginal tax rate up to 49% now, and certainly that's going to underpin the effectiveness of strategies such as negative gearing for those high income earners. Other initiatives we should look at, the age pension, the entitlement and qualifying age is increasing to 70 years of age in the year 2035, but that starts on a staged basis from 2017. In terms of youth, we're hearing about the mantra learn or earn, and from now on young people will either be in a situation where they need to be educating themselves or in the workforce, and there's a few carrot and stick incentives there, and mostly stick I have to say, and we'll see how that plays out for that group of people. Moving on to Medicare now, there's a range of changes that will affect all Australians, including the $7 contribution to visits to the GP or for imaging and pathology services. Our clients who work in these sectors will need to assess these changes and the impact it's going to have on their businesses. From a property investor point of view, people will note that the NRAS, or National Rental Affordability Scheme, is to be discontinued, so those opportunities will be closing up. Moving on now to changes for the business sector, and there aren't a great number at this point in time. We thought we would see some tax reform, but it appears the time frame for that is significantly longer than we had anticipated. The main change is a reduction in the corporate tax rate to 28.5% from 30% for those businesses that have profits of less than $5 million a year. For larger businesses, an additional 1.5% parental leave levy will apply, taking them back to the 30% tax rate that they're already paying. There are reductions to the research and development incentives, a further 1.5% reduction in line with the corporate tax rate reduction. And finally, fringe benefits tax rates will increase to 49% in line with the increase to the top marginal tax rate to avoid that arbitrage between personal rates and the FBT rate. We think the government started the hard work of bringing the revenue and expenditure lines of the nation together, but it's going to be a tough job politically for the government to sell that, with a lot of opposition to a range of the measures. However, we are heartened to see the economic fundamentals that are set out in the budget paper. There is clearly some opportunity and an improvement in the economic tone of the country, and we look forward to seeing our clients working with us take advantage of those opportunities, and as always, we're there to help you. Thanks for your time, all the best for the rest of your year.